Hello everyone, this is Deji Adebusoye from Diary of an African Entrepreneur. One of the things I decided to do when I came up with the concept of the Diary of an African Entrepreneur was to, aside from listening to the insights and the stories that the entrepreneurs were sharing, I wanted to hear something a bit different. I wanted them to rant. What do I mean by that? Many of these entrepreneurs, we all agree that they are building in a very challenging environment. There are a lot of issues, whether it's regulatory, infrastructure, people. There's so many challenges that they are dealing with. And I just thought, would it not be interesting if I haven't heard their story, their insights, their experiences, the challenges and all that, we give them 1 minute to rant about something that they wish someone can help them solve. In other words, it's not them complaining, but rather it's them saying, if someone out there can hear this, we're doing our best, but we need help around these issues. I wanted them to talk about it. And we've had some of our entrepreneurs actually rant and talk about things that most of you will probably be familiar with already, because they are things that are quite obvious. But I just wanted to share that with you. And on some of the topics that they touch on, I would also share my own or give my own perspective on some of these issues. So this is the first of the interviews that we've done, which is the interview with Riches Attai, the co-founder and CEO of Winich Farms. Part of the reason why I make these videos on the rants is it might be the government that wants to solve that problem, but you might be out there, you're thinking of what are problems that I can solve. Maybe you can help find solution, or maybe you're thinking, is there a large enough opportunity in an area for you to invest in to try and see how to solve the problem? Well, here you are. This is definitely one channel you want to be listening to, because our entrepreneurs are going to be talking from their hearts, sharing areas where they really need help. And it will also be very great to hear your own thoughts and what solutions you have to some of the problems that they are raising and putting out there.
I think it's regulators first, because a lot of regulators, they are fantastic when it comes to the book side of things, right? But when it comes to the actual field work, they are very uninformed. And this goes back to when we were crowdfunding. I remember when we were crowdfunding and the SEC just came and said we're going to get a license, and there was a very ridiculous amount that they charged. And the question was, if the company had that amount to pay for license, would they even be crowdfunding in the first place? So this is to regulators to say that we appreciate the work that you do in ensuring there's sanity. Howbeit, it's important that you engage entrepreneurs and the people doing the real work when creating the policies that you're creating. So that's on the one hand. On the other hand is to the government. We have infrastructure deficits everywhere. Right now, to move produce from a Sokoto or a Benue to Lagos will take almost 4 days. And the reason is because of infrastructure troubles. When it's rainy season, it's even worse, Well, companies are paying huge taxes, It's important that you take this as a challenge to help ensure that things are better for entrepreneurs building solutions that are impacting the lives of hundreds of thousands and millions of people. If infrastructure deficits are solved for, I think growth and scale would even be more efficient and more costable.
So once again, thank you very much for listening. Like I said, the purpose of the rants segment is really to put out the challenges that the SMEs and entrepreneurs would appreciate if they could get help with. So in case someone is listening, you have the right ears on where the solutions to some of these problems can come from. Please do not hesitate to do your best to help get those solutions for these entrepreneurs. Some of these issues look like how do we solve problems of regulation? How do we solve problems of infrastructure? But then putting the word out there is probably the first place to start. I would really, really like to hear your comments, your thoughts in the comment section on what are some of the areas through which you believe some of these challenges can be addressed, or if there's a way you are already working around this challenge where you are running your business, please definitely put out your thoughts there. to help entrepreneurs around the country. Thank you very much. Once again, my name is Deji Adebusoye. Do like, comment, and subscribe to this channel to ensure that we can reach more people via this platform. Thank you very much.